You got so in my head.
No, I did not.
I gave me a lesson yesterday, right? And it was a great lesson, amazing lesson. Then I get out on the golf course, and I'm telling you, I was all over the place.
Well,
my mind
yeah,
was
yeah.
just
I mean,
warped and everything.
yeah, that was.
Like he's sabotaging me so Seth can beat me. He's on Seth's bag, dude.
That is true. It's all part of my diabolical scheme. It's all part of my diabolical scheme. Yeah.
You should have taught me like 3 weeks ago so I could have practiced.
Exactly.
You can't coach him right before he goes out.
That's
So
what he did.
He's full service. No,
So
full
I'm gonna
service.
say what it was. He was part of the plan too. It was peeking the brain. He's like, you think what I'm thinking? Like, yeah.
I knew it. All right.
Let's take over the world.
Let's take over the world. All right, man.
All right,
Yo, let me tell you, I didn't know who the hell he was until 2 hours ago. No. Let me reframe this. Okay, so yesterday we interviewed him.
Mm-hmm.
We did everything with him, and my wife was like, "Oh my gosh, you talking to the Miz?" And I'm like, "Okay, or whatever." I woke up this morning. I said, "Man, who is this guy?" Because my wife was like, "Happy," and I said, "Man, God, he got to start on Real World. Man, let me go check out Real World."
Yeah, we're going to watch Real World 10.
Let me go say. So there was a guy I was a fan on Real World named Mike. And so when I put 2 and 2 together, I was like, oh. I was in my draw. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, that was Mike. And then put 2 and 2 together. It was the craziest thing ever.
Did you give him the lesson without knowing who he was?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
I ain't care.
Yeah. He said, like, I'm about to mess him up.
Beyond the Fairway, back with you, Dougie Fresco, Will Lowry here. Will, it's good to see you. Before we get to it, we got Robert Griffin Jr. III coming in here today. What you know about that?
Robert Griffin, Sammy Davis Jr.
Sammy Davis Jr. RG3. RG. I don't know where I got Jr. from, but all right, RG3, triple Trey is coming in here today. Will, hey, crazy day. Finish, should I say? Crazy finish.
Hey, let me go. Hold on, before you stop.
We got.
What constitutes a second and a junior? Because Wyatt Worthington.
I'm the second. I'm the second.
Wyatt Worthington the second, but he's as a junior.
No, so as William D. Smith II, I can speak on this eloquently. Okay. Our parents decided that we didn't want no juniors.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be second.
Our parents decided that it's gonna be the second dose, numeral dose. So
you a junior.
No, look, hey, I was junior to my grandmama. Look, she was still living. I could not convince that woman that it was Doug Smith II. Matter of fact, she just gave me the middle finger every time she said my name. She just called me Junior. Junior.
She knew what it was.
Get yourself in here.
What the hell you think you ought to call yourself the second?
I know. That's what it is. Thanks, parents. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, Granny was cold blooded with that, and I was not gonna tell my grandmama that my name wasn't Junior. And it wasn't Junior. It was Junior. It just I had one of them.
Well, speaking a junior to his birthday. His birthday is a couple days. Will Zalatoris with the victory. Oh, finally. Was that a stretch?
I think. No, but I think it was us that did it for Zalatoris.
Okay, I'm with you, but go ahead. I'm with you. I'm kind of with you.
You recall, Will, 3 weeks ago, you and I were in Detroit.
Facts.
313 challenge in Detroit, Michigan.
Facts.
And when Will Zalatoris, came to hit his shot, I do recall a certain duo roasting his ass.
Yes,
about not getting a win. So
absolutely.
I think we might be the straw that broke the camel's back for Will Zalatoris. No,
I don't know if we the straw that broke the camel's back, but we are the straw that stirs the drink, Doug. We make things.
I'll take that. Look, I'll take it.
Yes,
I'll be the straw to stir the drink.
We don't break backs around here. We just stir drinks. We make things happen. You did it 2 weeks in a row, back-to-back victory with Tony Finau.
I'm a good luck.
I was on the broadcast. I think it had something to do with that. I don't know, but we're gonna claim it.
Look, use paprika.
A paprika.
Use the paprika that just decorate. I get it. No, exactly. You were there too.
I am so happy for my man. You gotta think, Doug. It was due. I always say it all the time. You can't let disappointments. I don't know if getting 8 top 10s is a disappointment, but you can't let disappointments turn into. You can't let bad like that happen turn into a disappointment. It's divine delay. Beep that.
There
producer
is
guy,
a beep. Yeah.
Sometimes producer guy be trying to get us fired. Matt be trying to get us fired sometimes. He just don't be beeping nothing out. But 8 top 10s you can't call disappointment. But it was a divine delay for him to get these victories, man. 17-22 because made. last year he played on a temporary special membership.
That's right.
The guy is deserving, man. It's deserving. I'm happy.
How about this? Let's just run through a little bit, Will. Let's just run through a little bit of Zalatoris.
Go
Just
ahead.
for a minute. Let's go back to 2020-21 season.
Mm-hmm.
Second at the Masters.
Facts.
Next best finish was a top 5, tie for 5th at the Shriners Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Then he finished T6 at the U.S. Open. Let's fast forward this year. He got a T2 at the U.S. Open, a second place solo finish, lost in a playoff.
Wow.
At the PGA Championship, and at the Farmers Insurance Open, he lost to Luke List in a playoff. And now, $6.7 million later, because the numbers haven't updated, Will Zalatoris is a PGA Tour winner.
Dog, PGA Tour, man. In 2021, going back, rewind, 21 cuts of 25. 21 cuts out of 25 starts.
I'm just saying,
man.
man.
On a special temporary membership, Doug. That is that's crazy to me.
I hope that I can summon a little Will Zalatoris this week. I'm gonna need some of that magic, because I need to take an opportunity, Will, and turn it into something.
Absolutely.
Because I got an opportunity this week that I did not. Look, because I've been getting hated. I've been getting hated on. Yeah. Go ahead. You build it up, Will.
No.
Go ahead. You do it. No, you can do it. That's fine.
You did.
Go ahead.
I want to say this. When you hit me with a phone call today that you're playing in the APGA event at Balter Straw,
the Cisco Invitational. That's right.
I almost called Chuck Robbins because I wanted to play, but I said no.
I'm assuming that's the CEO of Cisco.
Because
you are very good at just drop that right here. Go ahead. Salt Negro right there.
Salt Negro right there.
It ain't Salt Bay. It's Salt Negro right
here. little damn little Texas wheel there. Okay.
Sure.
All right. So I'm happy that you're playing. I wish I was playing. Move me aside. I'm happy that you're playing, Doug. And I hope you go out there and do a better version of a Jerry Rice. Just take it a spot.
But look, I want to address everybody that I'm getting hated on, right?
Yeah, you are getting hated on.
And it's not my fault. How you gonna hate me and I got invited to an invitational?
I wish Ken Bentley liked me enough to invite me.
All right, look, we're going to get on this in the back end. Hey, before we can't talk about this right now. We got to tease something for the back. We got to get to it. We got to go beyond the fairway with RG this many. Junior.
RG Trey out here. Junior 3 times.
Mr. Robert Griffin III is with us right here beyond the fairway, presented by Genesis. And RG, tournament debut right here.
Hey,
like,
hold on, RG.
Yes,
Don't you love how he go to Mark Gumbel?
Yeah, he did. He wasn't talking like that.
I was talking like that.
He was we're here with Robert Griffin III, and
this is how I get played. All right, fine.
Go ahead, Brian.
I already did it.
Go ahead, Brian. Mike, Mark, whatever you want to go.
Let's see how it is. Let's get back to RG.
Okay, there you go.
See, this is how you. Let me put. No, I can't say that.
You can.
RG, what's up, man?
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's
glad you were here.
I'm glad to
on
be
Beyond the Fairway.
here.
This is a golf podcast,
right?
But you can let the thing loose, let it go.
Right.
This is I pitched this show to Golf BET. Didn't get picked up.
No, didn't get picked up.
No.
Why not?
She said no. No, she didn't see it.
She didn't see it.
VH1 Sports didn't pick it up.
They turned down Amazon like a gazillion times
Right,
before it hit. So this is gonna hit, no doubt.
That feels better.
So let me know the state of your golf game currently.
Inconsistent. I'm going to be honest and let you guys know about 7 holes yesterday. I felt like Tiger Woods. I hit 2 300-yard drives. I hit my 5-iron 500 yards. I was really doing well.
Nice.
But there was a couple dribbles off the tee, and there was a couple where did that? Oh, it's here.
It's there, right?
I just drop it.
Right.
So I'm honest. My golf game is inconsistent, but I have the tools to be a good player, and I'm starting to play more.
So, how'd you get into the game?
Well, I actually got into the game.
Was it in a Heisman year? You got into the game?
No. 8th grade. 8th grade, guys. Let me share this story though. All right, so 8th grade, I'm running track, and I'm at track practice. They blow a whistle. They say, "Hey, anybody that's on the golf team can leave. I looked at my friends. I said, I'll see y'all later. now, everyone who knows my story knows that I ran track, prolific track runner. But the reason I needed to get out of track practice is because my dad had me practicing after practice as well. So I was going to 2 track practices, and I was like, I can't. I had one of them dads. I had one of
well, thank God
tire pulling.
He wasn't a golfer because he would have had your ass out there like 5 a.m. every day.
Without a doubt. So I got out of that. I played golf on the 8th grade golf team. Ended up playing really, really well.
Very nice.
And so I've known the game for a long time. I have an appreciation for the game, but I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you and say that I'm about to go win the tournament this weekend.
So when you are at home and you see golf on television, you know what the hell's going on. You know players. You're involved.
Correct. I'm involved. I follow the game. I know what's going on.
Love that.
It's just one of those things of like you don't know what you don't know. So I'm not going to be on the little piece of paper trying to read the greens, man. I'm trying to get it as close as I can to the hole and 2-putt my way out this
You just got to rely on the caddy and just tell him hit it here. Like just hit it there. But I'm intrigued though because you're at the top of your game in football and you play a game like golf. Like what do you count on from football when you aren't playing good golf, or is it just like the hell with golf? I'm the best
it's not. Listen, golf is a very frustrating game, as you guys know, but it's how you approach it. So when you get on the course, if you start making adjustments and every adjustment that you make doesn't work, you just play free. Go walk over to a tree or something, clear your mind, come back and go swing at the ball, and you'll find yourself getting back in rhythm. Now, it's just one of those frustrating games.
Now, when you talk about adjustments, now are you involved in the game, or are you deep in the game to where you have a swing coach yet? Are you seeing this guy once a month, once a week? Or are you still trying to do it because you're athletic?
Yeah, well, I'm still trying to do it because I'm athletic. Okay, so no swing coaches, but I will tell you this. After yesterday, and the way I played yesterday, I think I hit 3 birdies, 4 pars.
Oh, nice.
I was like, okay,
you're Tiger Woods.
Maybe I should give this some more time. And I played in 3 tournaments this year, so I will end up getting a swing coach. Maybe it'll be.
Yeah, I love it.
What you think?
I'm all for
that.
that.
Help me?
Well, you know Will plays cross-handed, upside down and backwards. So he tried. We just talked to the Miz about the. You heard what Miz said.
I heard what the Miz
about
said. How he
lessons with Will. But I'm not going.
It's only because he was dating my girl Coral.
Oh,
on TV.
My.
Everybody remembers her.
He went there.
Everybody
talking about beige.
I remember her. She was cinnamon.
Whatever you want to call it. She was in the house. Sorry, NBC. Mark.
Let's get back. Come on, Brian. Let's get back on.
All right, so we're back live here with RG3 and Robert. Now look, so you transitioned from the league and you. We were talking to Shane Victorino yesterday about the transition from, going from, having your life kind of structured with workouts and team events, et cetera, et cetera. Talk about how when you left the game, did you kind of turn to golf as a respite, or how was that finding yourself, period?
Yeah, I would say that I look at golf as a networking sport. Now, you guys know that, like, if you get an opportunity to come out here, like, I'm blessed to be here, got the invite, showed up. It doesn't matter if you're good at golf or not, right? Charles Barkley's one of the worst golfers we've ever seen.
Hey, he's trending.
And he gets invited every single year.
Absolutely.
So I looked at golf as it's just an opportunity to meet new people. And I encourage everyone to, all the young athletes out there, just pick up a golf club, learn how to play. You don't have to be great. You don't have to be a single-digit handicap. Just learn how to play, because you'll find more opportunities and more business deals get done on the golf course than really anywhere else.
We say it all the time, golf is culture capital. It's a means to upward social mobility.
Correct.
I know you just explained it, but can you go a little deeper? How has golf specifically helped you in, I guess, business deals, et cetera?
Yeah, listen, I love basketball, okay? But you're not playing basketball at 70 at a high level.
No way.
Okay, shuffle. Nah, you getting your stuff packed if you out there at 70 years old playing basketball.
Hey, hold on. Let's say this. Let's say this. My man Robert Griffin III has a do-rag and said pack. I haven't heard pack. I haven't heard pack since the summer of '94.
There you go.
When NBA Live 94 was hot.
He's heating up.
Sega Genesis.
He's on fire.
This NBA jam.
I
love it.
No, but
oh my goodness.
It's interesting though. You got on RG's drip though, because I've been playing golf over 30 years.
Wow.
I've never seen an individual of any hue have a collared shirt over a hoodie in my experience. Never ever.
Listen, man, y'all
let's talk about
they
it.
They joning on me right
no,
now.
I'm not.
I know. They brought up the do-rag. I got the do-rag on.
The game. We can't
This is hoodie RG3, okay? I'm going out there today to annihilate the company.
You got people nervous out here.
And I grow in the game, but you, the guest, you go far out, bro. We speaking through you right now.
Real talk.
Can we get this man a yarmulke with a brim?
Oh my goodness! Listen, golf needs more swag, so I'm here to add a little flavor.
No, but I specifically though, I appreciate just the non-traditionalism, and I think that's something that golf has to embrace, and they better embrace if it's going to kind of sustain. So like when you get dressed like this, like is it one of those things where it's like I'm just me, or is it one of those things like I might make a statement today?
No, some people say when they put on an outfit like, ooh, I'm gonna kill him with this one.
Yeah, and they shoot 150.
Exactly, but that's not the point. It's just I want to be myself. I wanted to wear the hoodie today. I wore the do-rag yesterday. It's not a problem. But when you talk about like the opportunity to close business deals and be around guys, that's why I bring up basketball, because we love it. We'll play pickup ball, but at a certain age you can't play anymore. And in golf, these guys are out here playing at 73, 80 years old, and these are guys that have generational wealth. And you just have to look at it for what it is. If you want to meet different people and you want to get into different circles, you're going to have to do some different things.
That's it.
And like you're talking about with the swag and just the non-traditionalism, it's appealing to a younger, different crowd that looks like us, and that we need to get them involved in golf, because you don't have to just be a basketball player or a football player or a doctor or a lawyer. You can go out and be a professional golfer if you want to, and if you don't make it there, you're going to find relationships that are going to be lifelong friendships.
Yeah, you better have some cheese if you try to be a professional golfer.
Without a doubt.
That is not a cheap effort.
And that's what kind of limits a lot of us, because, I look at it track and field, right? I'm a big track and field guy. Pole vault's a rich sport.
Yeah.
You got to pay money to buy those poles and be able to get the coaching and do that stuff. It's the same thing with golf. Like my clubs from PXG were free.
Plug.
Okay.
Nice.
You like the plug there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, right.
That was smooth,
PXG,
right?
that was good, right?
Thanks, Bob.
Right?
Thanks, Bob.
They were free.
Right.
But those clubs cost a lot of money.
Absolutely.
And it's hard to get that. So we got to do a better job of we're just giving our own community access to that type of stuff.
And I think what you're doing is the feeder system to increasing the participation levels on all levels of golf.
Right.
No,
and
for sure.
And
No question.
I think it has to be like that. Like you said, that's going to continue the conversation for moving forward. So
Yeah, no
But
absolutely.
we gotta transition it, because you got two little girls.
Yes.
Beautiful little girls.
Yes.
And they out here. Your wife Greta's out here.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful family scene. But when you talk about golf and growing the game, like as a father, as a parent, and a black man in this industry, what do you have to do to make sure that they got the chance in this game too?
Yeah. Honestly, I gotta address something real quick first.
Go ahead and do it.
Give me some dap, fam. You got my wife's name right.
Yes.
I appreciate
Yes.
that. Her name is Grete. A lot of people call her Greta.
Yeah.
But you got it right. You were practicing that. I
Bro,
appreciate
he was
that.
in his drawers.
Right, he was like
Grete.
His guy
I was
like,
not in my
Grete.
drawers thinking about his wife.
I said,
love
do
it.
not holler at my man, because the way you saying Greta, just calm down on it, bro.
So
But you got it. You got it right.
Thank you.
I
Good
appreciate
practice,
that.
dog. I was
And
hoping
then-
for you.
And then 2 of our daughters are here. We got 3. Our oldest is 7. Her name is Reese, and then Gloria and Gamea. And I think the biggest thing for them is just seeing it.
Yes.
What we've realized as parents is that our kids, if you teach them something super early, they carry it with them for the rest of their life. So they know how to dribble a basketball. They know how to kick a soccer ball. They know how to play tennis. Them playing tennis actually made me and my wife get into tennis more.
Don't say that in front of Will.
Right? So now with golf, just having them out here seeing this and hitting, when I went to get those PXG clubs, my daughters were there for the fitting.
Nice.
And they picked up the clubs. They swinging them, and I'm like,
That's
okay,
all you want.
first of all,
Stop.
don't hit nobody.
Right.
Okay? Because I got hit in the head. I got a little scar on my forehead because my sister was swinging through some bushes.
Really? Gotcha.
And Olympia, Washington hit me dead smack in the middle of the head.
Really?
Massive hematoma. I mean, massive. I didn't know where I was at.
Well, it wasn't a bump. It wasn't a knot.
It was a
Hematoma. If you don't know what that is, Google it.
Baylor education.
Where my phone at?
Seriously, with our daughters, it's just having them see this type of stuff and being exposed to this environment is something that's going to make them have interest.
You can't be what you don't see.
Exactly.
But it's interesting too, because we all 3 do have the same agent and agency, Max Talent. What's happening? And I know some background information, and I want to talk about just social media, because you took a different approach to your social. You said, the hell with me, we're going to put the family out here.
Correct.
What was the strategy behind that? Because I think, as we move forward in this digital era age, as it progresses, like social media is impactful, and it's another way to make some bread.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who don't want to embrace social
Yes.
media. And the way I looked at that was, I'm 32. I'm not 55. Facts. So I'm not getting on TikTok at 55 years old trying to be cool, trying to dance, trying to do all that stuff. I'm still young.
Right.
I got a young family, and we try to be as responsible as possible with the way we expose our children to social media early on, because some people, they're irresponsible with it, and it's actually detrimental to their kids. So the part of it is RG3, with the fans and the brand, it isn't about me. Mm-hmm. They're what make me. Right, my wife and my kids are the ones that got me through the darkest times of my career in the NFL. When I was out of the league in 2017, they're the ones who helped me get back in because they kept my mind right. Mm-hmm. So I feel like they deserve that spotlight, and showing the world who they are and showing our personality. We're always going to be genuine to who we are.
That's what's up, man.
So what you see, that's who we are. We're not putting on no fronts, and we're not going to do anything we're uncomfortable with.
So, I want to kind of pivot or kind of stay on that a little bit. Going through the tough times in the NFL. Right. Mm-hmm. And when we talk about golf, yep. A lot of black and brown kids that are playing the game, they're struggling.
Yes.
How do you adjust your mindset from the athlete of still seeing the end from the beginning, still striving to be great in your respective discipline, but how do you overcome those trials and tribulations?
Yeah, well, first of all, for me, it was my faith in God.
Amen.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm grounded there. I'm not perfect, right? I made mistakes in my life, so I don't ever try to preach to anyone in a way that's like I'm this perfect human being. I'm not. I'm flawed. We're all flawed. But at the end of the day, what kept me going, aside from my family and my faith in football through those hard times, was just remembering that it's a game.
Absolutely.
If you get to play a game for a king's ransom, right? Listen, okay, now I'm preaching. All right? If you get to play a kid's game for a king's ransom, you should have an appreciation for that.
Wow.
So some of our black and brown community that struggles with adversity, you got to understand why you're doing it.
Absolutely.
If you understand why you're doing it, you'll be fine, have fun, and that's how I approach golf. So if I have a bad hole or a bad hit, you're not going to see me break a club.
Absolutely.
And it's not because I'm not competitive. Yeah. I'm extremely competitive. It's because I understand that I got another hit.
Absolutely.
I got to go to the next tee box and make up for that.
Yeah.
So I got to clear that.
Absolutely.
And have fun in the process. No one wants to be around a golfer who goes into a
negative,
shell.
right,
Oh, hell, who's negative.
Negative
like,
Nancy.
that's the one thing. When you play with me, I'm gonna play golf with you guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it happen.
You heard it here. You're gonna have
fun.
So
that's what we're gonna do.
And the thing, we say it all the time. Well, I say it all the time. You can't let. If we're talking spiritual now, this is Church NBC.
Here we go.
You can't let the devil turn what is a divine delay into a disappointment.
Ooh! Preach, preacher.
We had the First Baptist Church of
First Baptist Church of Hoodie Zion. I
feel like I should have my hoodie on. But RG, what's crazy right now, and I'm not going to sit here and stunt like I'm all up into this college football and going on what's happening, but this conference realignment thing, it's intriguing to me, and the deals and the money, like as a former athlete and an analyst, like what's going on?
Right.
And why is it impactful?
Oh, man. Well, here's what I'll say. NIL first.
Yes.
College institutions have been taking advantage of student athletes for generations. So at the end of the day, NIL is giving athletes an opportunity to make money even if they're not going to go pro. Now, these big, massive deals you see, $8 million, $7 million, those are going to the QBs and the wideouts and the guys that have established themselves as great players, or the kid who's going to Tennessee. They're trying to get a guy that would normally go to Bama or one of these other schools. So I don't have a problem with that per se. Now, these kids are going to make mistakes earlier on in their careers with the money, and that can be good and or bad. We don't know if that money's actually going to go to the kids or if it's going to go to their mom, dad, aunties, uncles, cousins.
Who cares where it goes? Because they might need it.
They might need it, and I'm on the same plate with you there. When it comes to the schools changing conferences, I think it's all about the money.
Okay, let me ask you.
It's literally all about the money.
If we're talking about NIL, do we? And I'm asking from your perspective.
Okay.
Do we feel that NIL can get a touch out of hand?
I mean, it's already out of hand.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
all right.
NIL is already out of hand, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to take the good with the bad, and I think NIL will actually even out the playing field in college football. If I'm a quarterback, for a quick example, if I'm a quarterback and Bryce Young is making $8 million and he's a freshman, I'm not going to Bama. I'm not going to Bama. Why? Because I'm not playing.
I'm not playing.
I'm not playing.
They gonna
and they invested.
He's gonna play.
He gonna play.
He gonna play.
Right.
Okay, the kid is going to Tennessee. He can be complete cheeks.
Yeah.
But guess what? He gonna play.
Cheeks, we'll just translate. Let me translate. Cheeks actually, he could be ass for a poor player, or not that great, lesser than the other.
Lesser than. Okay, he can be bad, but he's gonna play because they're paying him. right?
Yeah.
And that's where I think at the end of the day, 5 years from now, we'll look at NIL and we'll say, man, this was great.
This is great.
But will they take it more serious?
You're going to
take it
go
more
to
serious?
UConn because they're going to pay him a bunch of money.
Yeah.
He could turn that
North Dakota State,
around.
South Dakota State, they're all in the running now.
Exactly.
But will the players take it more serious? Like, will we see less off-field, off-court, instances where kids just doing dumb with this money? Because now it is a job already, but now it's a paying job.
I agree, and here's what the example I give for that is in the NFL, guys that get paid a lot of money, you still see them make mistakes.
That is true.
But it's not at the same level as college football. But there's a caveat there. College football, there's more athletes.
Yeah,
there's more schools.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think the guys that are making the $8, $6, $7 million, they're gonna be A-okay. They're gonna have every financial advisor helping them out. They're gonna have these agents helping them out
immediately
and making them, because if they mess up their money, they messing up the agent's money. You feel what I'm saying?
Bars.
You got to think about it a different way. So I think we'll see some guys will continue to make mistakes, and that's just human nature, but it won't be as prevalent.
But now you say it like that, it can stem down to financial literacy early,
100%.
which could be a good thing.
So shout out to NIL.
Shout out
There
to
you
NIL.
go. Shout out to NIL.
All right, so let's wrap him up. Go ahead.
No, we got to get him out of here. Well, RG, we appreciate you, man, pulling up with us, going beyond the fairway. But before we let you go, we got to get you out of here the only way that we know how. We call it Rap Foursome right here, Beyond the Fairway, Golf Channel, NBC Sports. You're going to go play golf with 4 rappers. You're playing a 5-ball. I don't care if they're dead or alive, current rapper. Doesn't matter if they play golf or not. I want to know, Robert Griffin III, who are you pulling up to the course with?
Oh, that's simple. The first 2 are easy, Biggie and Tupac. We all know that's what's going to happen.
Okay.
And then just because of the financial literacy of it, I'm picking Jay-Z. He's coming out there with me. And then last but not least, I got to go with my New Orleans native, Lil Wayne.
Weezy.
Little Weezy.
Like old Wayne, though, not new Wayne.
Listen, any Wayne.
Any
Wayne.
Fireman,
New Orleans
all
is
that.
where it's at. People don't know this, but my whole family's from New Orleans. I never claim it just because I was born in Japan and grew up in Texas. But Louisiana, I'm with that.
All right, well, arigato, my brother.
Yeah.
This man. Konnichiwa.
This man. Well, in Texas, hey.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, man, we appreciate you stepping in here, going beyond the fairway, man. Good luck this week, and do work.
Man, do
Appreciate
work.
you.
We gonna be watching.
I'm glad you came,
Well,
man.
I know.
Doug, man,
Yeah, absolutely.
y'all the real
All right,
MVPs.
man. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it,
The
brother.
greatest in the world. This is what we do in improv on Beyond the Fairway. We got the one and only Annika Sorenstam.
How you doing, Annika? How's everything? Good to see you again.
Okay?
Yeah, how are you?
I don't know. I put money on you. Just want you to know. Okay. All right. Love you too.
She's like, I'm going to make you right.
Did y'all see how focused Annika was? Though?
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
She
already
was-
focused.
There wasn't
not playing.
even a giggle?
No, it wasn't no LOL.
This is Thursday.
Oh,
It's Thursday, right?
Oh,
It's
my
Thursday.
Lord.
U.S. Women's
All right,
Open again.
Gotta watch out.
I'm about to go put some money on Annika. So, RG, you go finish with practicing and
Yeah,
warming up.
yeah,
I'm about
yeah.
to go to the casino.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go my bank.
You would never know, Will, that we just met RG3 in life. 15 minutes before we did that, man. I like that dude a lot, man. That's my new homie. He don't know it yet, but RG3, man, we gonna have to get your game together. You didn't do what you needed to do in Tahoe, but you good people by me though, cuz.
I like him so much. I'm gonna wait to play with him until he gets better. That's how much I like him. 'Cause I'm just gonna wait. Just a little bit longer because I saw his range session, and it was tough. It was tough. It was tough. Still one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. But if I had to quarterback his golf swing, I'm just gonna say let's just practice real hard, quit for a little bit, and come on back. That's all I'm gonna say. But I had a great conversation, man. That was one of the more relaxing conversations we had, Doug. Like that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all relaxing. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
but
chill.
this one,
That's it.
this one was like. Man, I feel like I was talking to the homie. Like, I mean, I know they all like homie Doug. I know, but I just feel the blank.
I just don't feel like we're gonna do that. We're not gonna have that kind of conversation with Jerry Bailey, which we had him on a few episodes back. Go ahead and check that out. But we can't do that with Jerry Bailey.
Jerry
how we
Bailey.
chill
No,
with RG like that.
We had a little church service up in there, if I can remember. It was good stuff, man. I think it was one of the more I think it was a good welcoming to the golf space.
Yeah, no question.
That we provided, the great RG3.
Mm-hmm. I don't disagree. I just was surprised to see that. And RG, when you watch this, don't be mad at me. I'm gonna just say this though. I know he played in the NFL. I know he's retired. On air stuff. Will.
We got the same agent, all three of us.
But starting at that point in 8th grade in golf, I thought he might be a little.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say polished. It's the word I'm gonna use. Polished.
Yeah. He. Yeah. I didn't. I thought it was.
It's like I can almost hear your thoughts right now. That's
I looked. He was the first person I saw on the range. I said, "Man, we at Edgewood Municipal." Like I didn't know. Was that tough? That might have been
that
tough.
One.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, hey, dude, I appreciate it. I'm from municipalities. The dude had a do-rag under his hat. I appreciate that. What are you talking about? You think I'm gonna not like a do-rag under the hat?
Is there a do-rag under your hat? Hold on. Let's stop. Pause. Lift your hat.
Of course, there's a do-rag under my hat.
Of course, I know you got a do-rag on. Look, I'm trying to get my waves back.
That's what I'm saying, man. You think, man? I ain't first guest we have ever had on Beyond the Fairway with a do-rag on, and
kept
I really
100.
It kept one. I really appreciate it. I really do.
Yeah,
so,
and you know what? That goes to speak to just who he is as a person. You know, he and his wife Greta and the kids, like they're super authentic, super genuine people, and I'm blessed having had the conversation with RG3 and can call him a homie now.
And you know, he's a man of faith too, and I really appreciate that as well. You know, he never hesitate to show where he believe in his source, and I am a true believer in that space. So I'm
also
so
goes
glad.
to show you too how friends we are with the Miz, because the Miz just decided to stop by and say what's happening again.
Yes,
this is a whole different day.
That
Miz
is true.
came back to get a spot.
That is true. You know, and I just that's the camaraderie we had with all the players out there at American Century, man. And
it's fun.
I can't wait to do it next year. I hope.
Yeah, trying to get that plug for season 3 of Beyond the Fairway. We need that. Season 3, go ahead and vote for that. We need to come back and do more of this. Hey, we even had a goat sighting when we were on this episode, Will. I don't know if you remember or recall.
Was that Emmett or
no,
Jerry?
Neither. Well, there's a lot of this. It was Annika.
Annika came by.
Annika stopped by as well. So that's your homie.
Yes, Miss 59.
It was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day.
Yes.
It was a beautiful day. But let me touch back on this, Will, because we teased it on the front end. It was on the back end. Look.
Okay, what's that?
I had been scheduled to play in the Pro-Am anyway for the PGA event. I was going out there just to show my support. I got a call late Saturday talking about Tuesday. I'm going to say no.
No, you can't say no.
Can't say no. I'm not going to say no. Now,
you can't.
By the time this episode comes out, I'll have scores posted. So we'll see how it goes. I've played well. I've played well with no practice. I've played bad with no practice.
I don't think you'll be last place though.
I don't think that's a kind.
I don't think you play. I do think you'll be second to last place, but I do not think you'll be last place.
So I'm gonna come in second on the reverse leaderboard.
Second reverse leaderboard. Hey, I'm so glad I can joke with you about the reverse leaderboard because I lost 2 friends and some cookies over this joke. So I can't.
Matter of fact, we need to put up a graphic like Will's reverse leaderboard and see who. Every week we should do that. Matter of fact, starting next week, we're gonna have the reverse leaderboard. We're gonna put it up here. We're gonna talk through it. But here's a question. Here's a question about the reverse leaderboard. Mm-hmm. Are we going to do it pre-cut or post-cut? Because it's kind of 2 leaderboards. I think we should do both and roast everybody. That's just me. Call me crazy.
Oh, this one has a cut?
No, not this. I'm just saying in general.
Oh, in general. Oh, yeah.
In general, every week we should just have the reverse leaderboard.
Yeah. I think post-cut. That's tough. It's a good question though. That's a good question.
That. Thank you. Let's just for gigs. Let's see how the reverse leaderboard played out this week. I'm doing this on purpose, Josh. Don't get mad at me.
Yeah, I know this. Who I didn't think would be
Adam Hadwin, fellow Louisville.
Hold on. I tell you who I didn't think was gonna be reverse leaderboard. Mr. 125 himself.
Who's 125? Richard Fowler.
Richard Fowler. I swear, after that first round 65, I was like, oh, he's back. I started singing Eminem song. Was it? Oh, he's back. Back again. It says call. I can't remember.
That was it.
Was it?
That actually happened. But anyway, man, I'm gonna let you go, man. We're gonna let everybody go. We dragging this one out. But anyway, as always, appreciate y'all rocking with us right here, Golf Channel, NBC Sports, Beyond the Fairway, presented by Genesis, and we'll see what we got this week. I'm just gonna be honest. We'll see. I'm gonna be surprised like everybody else. But today's range session, I was rolling it. I'm not gonna lie.
I like it. You swing so damn hard, man. I just hope you don't stretch before you get there. I mean, I hope.
They got the performance center at Baltusrol, so I can go over there and try to.
Oh, that's a flex on me. I appreciate that. Well,
I'm a flex with no muscle. Look, it's like
you like Flex Alexander with that muscle.
Flex. Well, I'm gonna let you come in here and defend yourself. That's the fact. That's the next outreach.
Hey, if you ever want to talk some jokes, you do not want to joke with him, but he is brutal.
No, I don't want to joke with DL Hughley either. But anyway, we'll holler at y'all, man. Come back next week. We'll be in the same seat. Well, Will probably won't, because that will be everywhere. So we'll see where Will is. Where in the world is Will Lowry? Holla at y'all. Be on the fairway. Presented by Genesis. Holla.